I'm gonna go ahead and invite you now.
All right.
But Mutator, if you don't know who is in the hot seat with me, maybe you've heard of him. His name is Nicky FTC, one of the best in the biz. Um, Pretty much a Mira professional, expert, master level. So we're
Thank
gonna
you.
we're gonna go ahead and here and we're gonna break down the character. I've never
Yes,
heard of him.
the goal today, yes, is to break down this character here.
Tell him, Circa, of course. It's
Oh
famous,
Lord.
famous lines. What's up, Venom?
Oh, Venom Buster's lucky that they're a mod.
Oh shit.
That would have been starting early. I tell you what.
Ooh, Nikki Vengeance. They're related.
Wow. Gee.
So we're gonna go ahead and pick. We're gonna go ahead and break down this character's move list one at a time. It may take a while, but bear with us. If you have any questions in the chat, Muster, or anyone else, feel free
Pick
to
Mira
ask.
theme and go to Wolf stage.
Okay. Good plan. I'm trying to think of which stage I would pick for her. But
Wolf stage next time.
yeah.
Or Maya stage, but I guess it's
It got recognition. It's been around for
so Mira.
6, 7 years.
Mira is the type of character that her whole game plan is based around her set play that she can create in situations where she mixes up her opponent with left, right, and high, low. She's an air dasher, kind of similar to an archetype that you would find in an anime game or a game like Dragon Ball Fighters or Marvel,
Guilty
like
Gear,
Versus
yeah.
Fighters. But she exists in the world of KI, which is just a 1v1 fighter. So before anything, before we even talk about buttons, we gotta look at the movement. Her walk speed is okay. It's about TJ's, which is like average to below average, I'd say, for this game. It's decent. She can move in and out of situations relatively okay. Um, she's got pretty regular jump too. I would say Fulgore and a few other characters have different jumps, but her jump's pretty normal, I would say, for regular jump. But then, if you dash while you're in the air, she has her air dash. She can air dash forward or back. I should also mention her dash speed while we're talking about on her grounded stuff. Her back dash doesn't go very far. It's not very good. She has a great forward dash. Her forward dash is incredible. Covers a lot of distance. Go full screen. Covers a lot of distance in a very short amount of time. Very good. Forward dash is very good. Her back dash doesn't go nearly as far, and it does recover a lot later. So it's not as good as her forward dash, but it's still pretty good. Now, back to what we were talking about, the air dash. So you can go from the top of the screen and you air dash forward. You can do this at any point. Now, the best way to utilize her air dash is to do what you see me doing here, which is instant air dash. As soon as my character leaves the ground, I input a dash, like you would on the ground, to dash as soon as you're in the air. Why? While you're in the air dash state, this gives you access to all of your air normals. Every button you can do while you're in the air, you can do during the air dash. That's what creates a very hard to block situation for your opponent, because not only are they reacting to block something very quickly, but they're also reacting to block overhead. So her movement is super important because of this, because her air dash allows her to create situations where she's making the opponent block something that is unexpected, And for a lot of characters to cast, it is not very easy to anti-air either. This is the first thing I want to cover with this character, because I feel like anti-airing Mira is something that a lot of characters have either trouble with, or in some situations they can't do at all. So I feel like it's important to cover this, because a lot of her game plan is her setting up situations where she puts you in a state where not only is it tough for you to react to the anti-air, to jump in rather to anti-air, but makes it so that it's ambiguous. Like, you don't know where she's gonna land. If I do this enough, right? Like, just regular neutral jumping on him, and then eventually, well, he's in the corner, so I can't do it now. But then eventually, I can start doing stuff like this, and then I crossed up.
I actually tried to block it there. I couldn't do it.
Right. So that's the way this character works in an offensive state, is that she makes you want. It's like Sadira in a lot of ways. Like, this is something else that I do. Like, I'll jump over somebody's head, and then I'll air dash backwards and
That's
do that.
very Guilty Gear.
Yeah, and that only works with her cross up, but it's something you could do. You know, you can do something like this. If you're right over their head, her light jump-ins will work in that sense. Her medium might, if you do it just, yeah, right over their head. You have to kind of play around with it, but these are her best normals. I want to cover the air stuff. Typically, I would cover the grounded stuff first, but I feel like that was what was most important, because that's kind of the character's MO is her air game. In the air, she has some of the best air-to-air normals, best jump-in, really good angles. It's very important to cover that with the character because it's what she excels at. So these are all of her buttons in the air. She has her jumping light punch, mainly just an air-to-air jump back jab, jump forward jab. You can react to it.
It could check somebody.
Fast, very fast. Not very plus as a jump in. Most lights are not anyway, but that's the gist of it. And you have her jump light kick. I don't have a lot of use for this. It is fast. You could instant overhead some characters very quickly with this, like Gargos, the big bodies. It doesn't work on TJ. Even if I get just as close to him as I possibly can. So it's really not that great. And it's also like not very plus, just like the other like jump ins. You can't even manual like a heavy off of it. It's like, yeah, it doesn't even combo. So I would say it's her least useful jump in. Her jump medium punch, amazing air to air, really good. Hits twice, breaks armor. You can shadow counter it. If I were to give you some meter here.
I could build meter.
Yeah, I'll let. I'll make you just. Yeah. Okay. So you can shadow counter this. I'll have you just walk back and get ready to do it. Okay. One. I'll jump 3 times. Then I'll air dash it and do it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh fuck! I think they're gonna cross me up. I got so scared.
It doesn't cross up. You might want to be further away to shadow counter. Because the too close to mess up. 1, 2, 3. Instant. Okay. I'm gonna do an instant air dash like this.
Just crouch. Just do like this and then do it.
1, 2, 3.
Oh fuck!
You definitely can shadow count this. It is fast, but it can be done. Yes, and then that'll knock her out of the air every time. So if you have to read that somebody's going to do that, that'll come into use in a second here too. So very good at air-to-air normal. Has a lot of jumping medium punch, very good. Jumping medium kick, again, like good air-to-air kind of thing, but not as good as jumping medium punch. I don't recommend using the button at all. Just like jumping light kick, it's the same kind of idea. You can do that with it. That's about it. You can make somebody guess in the air. There's very few situations I would actually recommend using this button. Then her heavies. Okay, so her jumping heavy kick, or punch rather. I'll start with the punches first. Just like the jumping medium punch, hits twice. That's the most important thing to know about it. You can shadow counter, but it's her heavy air jump in, so it can be shadow countered with meter. So I'll make you gain some meter, and just to show that you can shadow counter it. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. I'll do the same thing. I'll duck 3 times, then I'll make you air, and I'll air dash it. 3. Ooh, that only hit once because of the spacing. We can get into that in a second too. 1, 2, 3.
Let me get some meter real quick.
Oh, you need meter, yeah. Yeah, just battery in or whatever. That too. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And just to show you again. Ooh. So TJ actually
sucks.
yeah. actually can't get a full shadow counter combo. And then her jumping heavy kick crosses up. Huge hitbox. Like Sedera's. It's just like Sedera's. Very ambiguous. Very good move.
Jesus.
So her jump-ins are all pretty good. 4 out of 6 of them are pretty cool. And then I'll show you where you can throw in the light and the medium to mess people up. That'll come in when we talk about her special. So as you can see, her jump-ins are all strong. Like that's why I wanted to cover the stuff first, because I feel like this is where she excels. And then everything else is just kind of like mastering the character on the ground. So now that we have the air stuff covered, and the fact that you can air dash with any button you want, do all this crazy shit, let's talk about her grounded stuff. So 6 buttons, KI. Her jab, really good hitbox. I like her jab's hitbox a lot. It's 0 on block. It's got like kind of like a vertical thing going on. It's pretty high up. So the smaller character will go underneath it. Saberwolf can crouch it. Look at that. Interesting.
It's a high crush, so I figured it'd work.
Yeah. Her light kick actually isn't like some of the other light kicks in the game where you can lick them. Her light kick is very, very hard to utilize. It's a good poke, and I use it as manuals where jab won't reach. It actually goes further than her crouch light kick as well. It's her farthest reaching light normal. Punches. Medium punch. This is one of her key buttons. This is one of the best buttons I feel in her entire arsenal.
Yeah.
Hits twice. You can shadow counter this. Keep blocking. I'll have you just build meter. And okay, I'll crouch 3 times and I'll have you shadow counter it. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Fucking
okay.
fast.
Tough.
I'll block up. Just block.
It is fast.
Block,
it is
block.
fast. Want me to block? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I do the fastest way to build meter for you.
Fuck, kill
It
you.
is very fast. But on a read, you can shadow counter it. Definitely can shadow counter
Looks like hair off a knife. Alright, Sam. Chill. Anyway.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. Medium punch, boom. Shadow counter. Great range, special cancelable, all for normal, special cancelable. That's a key button right there, so medium punch for sure. Medium kick, fast, 6 frames if I recall correctly, very fast, really good range. Not as good range as medium punch, but faster. Medium punch I believe is 7 or 8 frames. I don't know the exact numbers, but I do know it is faster than medium punch, and it does go not quite as far. Really good button. Heavy punch. This automatically hits twice, it's just like Maya's. Plus sunblock, shadow counterable. Very good button, plus unblock. And heavy kick.
Ooh.
-1 unblock, safe. Really good range. The only normal that she has that actually can block this. The only normal that can safely go into this unblock. Her shadow bats. We'll cover that in a moment. So those are all of her crouching normal. She has her crouch jab. Length just like any other crouch jab. Not very good range. I don't recommend using it that much. Crouching light kick, really good. -5. So you actually can punish it if you have a DP or something really fast. That's not gonna punish it, yeah, but like a traditional DP will punish it, like a full horror or Jago. Crouching medium punch. This also hits twice. You're meter. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2, 3. It's fast. I promise you can shadow counter it.
You definitely can.
At the
Yeah.
time.
Just really, her. That's the thing about her too, right? Like, you gotta be super alert and aware of her, like, buttons coming out, because you can shadow counter her. Definitely can. But it comes out so fast, you kind of have to be very alert. So kind of like Arya's shotgun knee. It hits twice extremely fast. You gotta be looking for, ready for it, you know.
Right.
Because on reaction, it's not happening.
Go ahead and build some meter. I'll make it so that you can shadow counter this hopefully. Yes, Sam, I'm sick. Sorry, I had no choice. I got sick at KIT. Okay, so yeah, medium punch. I'll do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, too far away. 1, 2, 3. Crouching medium punch. Boom, punish. Shadow counterable. It's 0 on block, so it's safe. Pretty good. It doesn't have a lot of range though. It's shadow counterable. Partial cancelable too. Crouching medium kick. One of her better buttons. Really good crouching kick, just like Maya's. Same frame data, same range, same front box, same net box, everything. Really good button. -2. Her crouching medium punch. A decent poke actually that a lot of people don't use. Stand back here. Don't keep walking forward.
Crouching heavy
Show
punch?
that yeah. Pretty good range. Hits twice. I'll do 1, 2, 3. And you can shadow count. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Jesus
1,
Christ.
2, 3.
So fucking fast.
It is. All of these are fast. This is the last one, thankfully. It does hit twice. Special cancelable. Not a great anti-air though. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Tough.
Well, you get the idea.
You get the idea.
That shit is
Try to
fast.
jump at me though.
Okay.
So in a normal range like that, it works. But do like your turnaround punch.
Okay, I got you. Whoa. Okay.
Ooh, wow. TJ kind of sucks.
All right, let me try.
Normally,
Let me try a button. Let me try a button I'd actually use to stop you. Hold up. Go ahead and just try to hit me. Oh shit. There we go.
Bam! You saw that? Clean. Clean.
Yeah, it's really
very hard to anti-air with this move. This is actually probably the worst crouching heavy punch anti-air as far as anti-airs goes. Like some characters don't have that as an anti-air, but hers clearly is intended to have enough force hitbox, and it does not work that well. It's very difficult to anti-air with it, and you have to be fast. Very difficult to anti-air with that. And then her last button here is her sweep, just like Maya's, same concept. Safe, not special cancelable. And now command normals, she has, she only has back heavy punch, which is just like Maya's. Plus 4 on block. You can shadow counter any of the 4 hits. You can shadow counter after the first one, it'll work. This works against the entire cast.
Do it again.
Okay.
I'm not gonna roll underneath all, or like,
nah.
Okay, it's high, mid. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Alright.
Because Maya's, you can roll underneath it, all of it.
Right. Plus 4 on block. Really good at catching backdashes.
So I did it right away.
Yeah. It's very good. Those are all of her normals. Mira's normals are above average, I'd say. Good frame data on her heavies, but she's very shadow counterable, susceptible to shadow counters, I should say. That's kind of the weakness with this character, shadow counters. You get somebody that's good at reacting and that can predict patterns, all this stuff is shadow counterable and it's safe. The idea is you want to use her stuff that's plus to gain pressure when the opponent doesn't have meter, and then just place with the safe buttons like the medium kicks, the medium punch, heavy kick. Not medium punch, I'm sorry, that's shadow. Mess around with that stuff more when your opponent doesn't have meter. If you think they're going to shadow counter, like somebody who's good at it, like a mentee, he'll shadow counter it every single time. It's very, very, it's like for somebody who's aware of it, it's very unsafe to do. So we'll talk about her special moves next, because this is going to be the interesting part. So let's start with Light Gauntlet. Quarter circle back, light punch. This is -2 on block. Shadow. Every special move she has is somewhat shadow countable. I would say mostly shadow countable. This is -2. This is safe. This hits twice. So that's the light one. Now her medium gauntlet is the scythe. It's a low scythe. First hit hits mid. Second hit is low. -4, which means not only is it shadow counterable, but characters that have a DP, like a 3-frame DP, like Jago, Fulvor, Arya, they can punish this on block. This isn't safe. I rarely ever use this move on block. If I ever do, it's usually an accident, or I have a setup in mind that I use before, which we can go into later. Heavy scythe, same thing. Hits mid, and then it hits overhead. This is using the most health, by the way. Something I should mention about Mira is that stuff like her air dashes and anything where you see blood come out of her uses a little bit of health. Her air dash uses the least amount of health.
Not her buttons, though, but her specials for sure.
Yeah, not her buttons, just her specials and her air dash and her mist, which we'll get into in a second. Medium scythe uses that much health, as you can see there, that little chunk. Light doesn't take it, should also, and then heavy takes more than medium. It takes like double what medium does, right?
What does heavy do on hit though in the air?
Oh, that's a good question. So if I anti-air you and I use the scythe, I get a recap. So the heavy scythe is also a recap. It's breakable, but a recapture. And then you can get your health back by finishing the combo. So it's very important that you realize when you can recap somebody and you get your health back to optimal stuff. So that's that for her gauntlet moves. Next is her Trefine. It's her sliding move. We'll start with the light one. Goes about half screen, a little bit more than half. It's like Cam's cannon drill. -9 on block though. So without meter, not safe. You can get a punch every single time. -9. Yeah, very unsafe. But if I want to keep it safe, I can just do that. And then I'm also not only safe, but plus 20 something. Because KI.
Yeah.
It's very good. But if you have meter and you know I'm going to cancel to that, you can shadow counter in a second. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And yeah. So not only is it unsafe on block, but if you have meter, you can shadow counter reaction. The only thing with it that's tricky is I can space it to only hit once. So if I think you're going to react to a shadow counter, then I'll just make it so it's unsafe. You can still punish this, but shadow. Her medium one, -1, uses a little bit of health as you can see there. Not punishable, and some characters can't shadow counter. Because she goes to the other side.
Sucks.
So it uses a little bit of health, and it's -1. Somebody like Conrad, who's shadow counter on both sides, he can shadow counter. Idol, Instinct can shadow counter. Certain characters can, certain characters can. So, medium drill is a very unique tool. I use it mostly. Honestly, I don't really use it in neutral, except for the only use I found so far is in Glacius. As soon as I see Glacius pop hail, I medium drill to go through and then behind the hail, so the hail can't hit me, because hail goes straight forward. And when I use medium drill against Glacius, it's like you can't pop hail for safely rather. So that's medium drill, and then her heavy drill also hits twice. Plus uses the most health. Look, I used twice, and all that health's back, just for some plus rooms. So try to press the button after this. Yeah, you're gonna get counted. So plus frames, really good, but shadow count. Again, the pattern of this character is that she's very susceptible to shadow count. Also, if you're in the air, I can get you in a jungle state with it. So let me do like a quick combo. I'll launch you up. To show you real quick. Do something like this. Juggles. So that was a bad example, but I mean you got to see it at least once. So those are her two special moves there. And then the last one is her bite. So she has command grab. This is the light one here. This is her bite. This gives her health back. It doesn't do any damage though, but it leaves her at +4. If you quick rise it, it leaves you at +4.
Actually does do a super ridiculous small amount of damage. It's almost like unnoticeable.
Yeah. But the idea is going to give you health back.
Yeah.
And it can't kill. I've never seen it kill.
Oh yeah, no.
The medium one is an anti-air command grab. That also gives her health back. So go ahead and jump. Got pretty good range. You can catch people like jumping in at you with this. Pretty good. And then the heavy one is a leaping forward one. That can't be thrown. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to say try to throw me.
Why don't you just tick throw it, and then like I'll try to throw you.
Okay. I'm going to do jab, jab, command grab. Yeah. Beats throws. Doesn't do any damage as you can see. Good again. That will give you all your health back. So those are all for regular special. So I'm missing one though.
Well, yeah, bats.
So her light bats here. These are projectiles that she tosses at the opponent. These don't cost any health. They always go at the same rate. Always 3 of them. Same. These are fast attack. These are very plus on block. But they go away on hit. So if you're a character like TJ where you can potentially hit her out of them, or a character that has a really good projectile, that go away. Medium bats, these are the tracker bats. These will go to wherever you spend a little bit of health. These go a little slower, and these will go to wherever your opponent was when you called them. So he jumped up. They came out when he was in the air. So they're going to track up to there. That's what they think. So not as good as it could be, right? But if I spend more health, I'm going to kill the next round. So yeah, medium bats will always track to where they, where the opponent was when I called them. So one more, the shadow bats, or not shadow bats. We'll get into. I'll do all the shadow moves at once. Heavy bats will always track to wherever you are, and you go hella slow. These are the seeker bats. These will track you no matter where you are on the screen. They use a lot of health though.
They even turn around.
They will turn around from certain ranges. Yes. Yeah, it's pretty good. So now I'm the one that needs meter, so keep blocking. Fastly. Go living meter.
Good lord, the meter build on her fucking heavy drill.
Pretty good. So her shadow move. So the shadow version of Bat, or I'll start with Gauntlet first last time, is this cash out in here. It has this move right here. This is her Shadow Slice, Shadow Scythe, whatever you want to call it. As a Shadow Cash Out, it's actually not that great. It only adds 1% more to what you do. So I'll do the same combo once with a regular damage ender, and then I'll do the Shadow version. So I'll do this. The regular version here, 35. Is this going to show the full thing because you died?
No, yeah.
No. Okay, alright. So the first one was 35.
Yeah.
Keep blocking.
Wait till I get my health back. There we go.
Okay, alright. So, one more bar. Okay. Now the shadow version. $36.
But
for a bar.
The cool thing about it though is that it does cash out in the air for a juggle. So like, say he doesn't want to risk the recapture, that's super easy to like break. He can just instead spend the meter to cash out in the air.
Right, like this. And instead of risking something for him to break, he died for it. So it does have its uses. It's also like low key like here, give me some meter. Let me keep blocking, or you keep blocking rather. Just yeah. Okay, so now jump at me. Do it again. It does anti-air. So it has that. I've anti-aired people like randomly with it. It's actually not that bad. But spending a bar and an anti-air that you can't convert off of is not recommended in this game. Easier ways to spend your meter. Okay, keep blocking.
Okay.
Now let's see if I can show the next shadow move before time's up. The next one I want to show off is the Shadow Drill. TJ's a bad character to example this against because he doesn't have a projectile. But this move is projectile.
Yeah, he does. Trimmer.
Let's see if it works. Oh, it does. Look at that. So, Shadow Drill, Coral Circle forward kicks. Hits 5 times. If you spin it from further away, it'll only hit 1. Safe on block. Just like a regular Shadow move, you can Shadow counter it after the 4th hit. It's pretty good. Does pretty good damage. It's your basic go moves. Shadow move. Go through projectile shadow move. Let me build up my meter again, and I'll show you the range of how far it exactly goes. It doesn't go very far though. Her light drill goes the furthest, as we've seen. Her medium drill goes a little less far than that. Her heavy drill doesn't go that far at all. Actually, I should showcase these real quick. That goes about half screen. That goes a little less, and then heavy drill, like maybe quarter screen. But her shadow drill goes almost full screen.
Jesus, that's far. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so it's pretty good.
What's up, Kendrick?
Okay, build more meter.
Oh, my bad. Jeez, the drill builds the most damage meter. I mean.
Does. It really does. I gotta start using the most.
That's
okay, now her shadow bats. Quarter forward, punch it. This is her most important move. Come mid-screen with me. Her most important move, because this sets up crazy situations. So the only way to safely go into it on block, because if I just try to do this in the neutral, you can just take the shit out of me and jump away. So I'll just do it in the neutral. You don't have to hold that. He can roll on reaction.
Watch, I'll show him.
He can do whatever he wants.
Oh shit, I didn't do it right.
He got hit. I don't know.
The character, it's a good move for pressure, but if you're not aware of when you're doing it, you could like get fucked up. Especially like if you hit a button that's not like doesn't have a lot of blocks done, and he goes for it. Like I don't know, let's try to do like a tick shadow bats and see if that. So the wrong button, I mean.
Do the wrong button? Okay. But that shouldn't work there. Yeah, medium kick. That used to work. Medium kick, medium punch, and crouching bats. Not anymore. That was a change that happened. Actually, after I won CEO, that.
But show him with the right, with the right button what it looks like, and what you can do while I'm in that fucking position.
Okay. The best button to use to go into bats. All of her heavies work. The best button to use is heavy kick because it's not shadow control.
Now she can pretty much, while I'm in that situation, she can do whatever she wants to me, pretty much.
Yeah. So I'll show you. While you're in block stuff. You can bars. The only part I don't like is not having infinite meter. It sucks. So come mid-screen with me. I can do something like this. Do that, pop bats, and now I'm in his face with bats, and I can air dash over. You know, that's just an idea. I'll do the medium bats there too. Because when you're that close, you don't even need the heavy bats, right? So I just if I were to use heavy bats though, then I'm in his face with extra bats flying around on the screen. So then I get extra opportunity to fuck him up.
Extra cross-up opportunity.
That's just an idea of what you can do with the shadow bats. Pretty good. You can use it in a lot of different ways. After when I'm done, finish like explaining all the moves, like the tool wise, to show you like what their purpose is. Then I'll start throwing together in neutral. I'll show you guys like setups with that stuff because there's a lot of stuff you can do with shadow bat. Very, very versatile.
Does some drill low profile moves like wind kick?
Yes, it can. Glad you asked.
Maybe I should pick Jago. Damn. Too late.
Another thing. Okay, so. Alright, so shadow move. What else do I need to talk about? Shadow bats. Shadow cash out. Shadow drill. Shadow command grab. Okay. So
actually perfect.
Just like every other shadow command grab in the game, this is 0 active freeze. He can't jump out of this, and this gives you the most health back.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So there's that. It has the same range as her regular heavy. Now what should I go into? In combo stuff?
Instinct.
Instinct. Okay. Well, before that, let me actually cover one more thing. Her miss, probably the most important thing about her. Knock me down.
Okay. I'm gonna knock him down, and I'm gonna go for a setup.
And she didn't have to hold that at all because I was mashing mist on her. All 3 punches, you'll get this move right here. Miss.
That shit is meaty. That shit was meaty as fuck, and he managed to escape it and left me hanging there pretty much. It's pretty fucked up. Watch this. Like, let's do it again. I'm gonna throw you on the ground and miss up. I'm gonna do like something like a target combo or something.
Okay.
You can hit me on the way down. Punish.
So not only can I use it to wake up, but I can miss in the air and do a button. I can air dash.
You can do it on reaction too. Watch. I'm gonna try to anti-air you. I want you to air dash to me. I'm gonna try anti-airing you. I look like a fucking idiot.
Yep. You can bake his ears with the mist.
Pretty bad. Well, yeah. Sorry, I'm yawning. I took medicine because I was getting kind of sick. But no, yeah. So Mira's miss is pretty much a get out of jail free card. But if you're not careful, there's a lot of people who don't use it right. She could end up killing herself. It takes away a little bit of health, and there are ways to stop it from doing it. Like, watch. I'm gonna go ahead, Nick. If you don't mind, I'm gonna throw you. Miss up, okay?
Okay. Straight up.
Yeah. See?
Boom.
Or like if she misses to another side, watch. Go ahead.
On this backwards. Okay. Yeah.
Kind of puts her in a bad spot. She can't really do much. She has to block. Yeah, just a couple things like that. It's just like you gotta know. She kind of can't get away though. She won't get hit. But you gotta know when to do it and where to do it, pretty much like that.
Yeah. You have to read your opponent for this. Pretty tough.
Yeah, cause she could do a lot with that. Vampire miss. But hey, Miss is super good. Like there's a lot of characters that kind of like force characters to kind of hold that shit, but she's one of the few that doesn't have to hold it. Like
Yeah, like a lot of set play, like Shin Hisako's orbs, really don't matter to me because she can not only keep her out with bats, but then as soon as Shin Hisako does get the hit, she goes for her crazy hard blockables. Like Mira just misses out, and just completely negates all that shit. Granted, you could read the miss, but you also have to read which way she's gonna go with it.
right, and then like another thing with her miss too is like you can't do it at all if you don't have any help to spare. So
Yes, it's the thing that actually requires the most health.
that actually applies to all her moves like that require blood. So like she can't do any of her heavies or anything without blood to spare. So if she doesn't have enough health,
Yeah,
she pretty much has to rely on
heavy
everything
drill
else.
takes that much life, right? Miss takes just about the same. So just like the heavies, it counts like a heavy. But if I get to the point where here, start beating the shit out of me.
Yes,
So
sir.
I get super full on life, and then you're gonna give me instinct too.
Let me beat your ass for real, for real.
Yeah. Make it hurt. Just don't kill me.
Yeah, I got you. I think I could take one more and then the jab.
Good. Okay. So I'm super low on life. I'm trying to miss, and I can't because I don't have enough health.
But
This
what
also
about your
means
special moves?
I can do the light ones just fine, but I don't have enough for me or heavy.
What happens if you do? What happens if you input the heavy one? It comes out as a light.
This is the heavy one.
Yeah.
And the
So
light
pretty
version.
much, if you do a heavy special move or a light special move, when you have no blood, it'll always, or a medium one, it'll always come out as a light, no matter what. So you don't have to fear.
Correct. The only thing I have health for right now is one air dash. That's it. Oh, two. And then I used the last bit of my gray life, and now I am the worst character in the game. Mira, Pixel Mira. Because she can't air dash, she can't use any of her special moves. She can only use the ones that have no blood spent, the light one. But now, regular Mira again. And I can air dash to my content, miss whenever I want.
Pretty cool.
No, it's fine. Yes. So now let's talk about her instinct. Her instinct is fucking crazy. So
Jesus
she
Christ.
has infinite air dashes while she's in it. She can do a lot of crazy stuff. She also spawns a bat on a timer. I believe it's every 3 seconds she gets a bat.
She can go any direction. She doesn't have to go. She doesn't have to go back. She can go forward, back, forward. Doesn't matter. She can do whatever she wants.
Yeah, block. Okay, so give me instinct again.
Hit. Okay. I wish does a freaking online training mode, man. Oh, for
I
every-
know. I only asked for that for years. Forgot
break
it.
that. Break that.
Okay.
Real.
Okay. The other thing that she gets is Vampire Miss, which if I don't have any gray, if I have gray health that's missing, it'll come back to me. It's a projectile that's unblockable and doesn't do any damage, but it makes
builds
it
white
so
life.
I can white life on him. The longer it stays on, the more white damage build up. So now he has all that extra health for me to take away. It's pretty good. Her instinct's fucking nuts, and it allows crazy mix-up potential.
Let's go to the next round. Alright. What's up, Infamous? Sorry if I'm not talking to anyone in the chat particularly. I see you. I appreciate you being here. Just trying to get this character broken down real quick. So, I do see you. I appreciate y'all. Sundowner, Kendrick, Infamous, Mancode, Venom. Let's just keep it rolling though.
What would you like to cover next?
Okay, we did Vampire Miss. We did Air Dash. I guess. I think that's it, right? Isn't that like in terms of like witness me She didn't get anything else from Instinct? I thought she got one more thing. I guess I'm tripping.
The bat that spawns, but I told them that already.
Okay, well let's show him the Vampire Mist thing like you do with like Nikki likes to do like a heavy kick into Shadow Bats to Vampire Mist is guaranteed setup. Like safe setup.
Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna build my instincts. I'll just keep breaking heavies.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'll do on somebody is knock down.
Block.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me two. Just give me two. Might as well. We have 90 seconds on the clock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make him block a heavy kick into Shadow Bats, which is the optimal thing to do when you want somebody to eat Shadow Bats on block, right? And what I'm going to do is on the first hit of Shadow Bats, I'm going to hold it. So start blocking. See, I did that a little late. But what I could have done here is that and then pop Vampire Mist during the block stuff.
And he still has a chance to recover.
And then I still have a chance to recover. So normally what I would do would be that into Shadow Bats, into regular Bats to get a mix-up, but I get the guaranteed White Life build-up, and it only goes away once he gets, it only goes away once Instinct runs out or I get hit. So I like to put that out on when he's in blocks, because it's guaranteed. I'm right next to him, he can't avoid it. It's perfect. Yeah, it's the best way to set it up. Give me Instinct again.
Okay, but keep in mind, like he was saying, like, Vampire Mist does go away if I manage to hit him. It could be anything. Tremor, doesn't matter what it is.
Okay. So let's just die, right? Because we don't waste any time. Let me build some meter off you. So I show about Instinct. So I have that set up. Now from here on out, it's basically all just like setups. I can show like in combo stuff too. Would that help?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I like to do, one of the big Nicky setup that everybody probably should know by now that I do, I'll do something short, right? I'll do something like this, and I'll do this flip over linker right here. Now when I do that, it gives me enough time to pop out bats, right? So I'll do this, bat, and then I'll iron dash over, or something like that, right?
Now I'm pretty much guessing which side is gonna hit. If he
Yeah.
went for an empty jump, I was scared to block, so I instinctively tried to block the high. Now look, he hit me the low. It's pretty much like, yeah, it's pretty much like all mind games setups. I have to guess, pretty much.
Right.
I can react to certain things like the overhead, but that's.
Yeah, and you can work your way out of it too. So if I were to like be like on this, from there that's not real because you can shadow counter it. But when I do the flip over setup, dangerous business. Yeah. Calling medium bats. I wouldn't call heavy bats there. I feel like it's a little bit of a waste because you're only going to get so much off that mix up there. Just call them medium bats because you're already so close to them. That's the setup I've been doing for years.
True.
If you guys in the chat have any questions about this character too, if you want me to cover any situations, let me know.
What are some good like I have a question. What are some good like tips for beginners? Like good like what do you want to do when you pick up this character? What's like the good way to start picking up this character, learning this character? What should they focus on? You know what I mean?
The best thing to focus on for this character, movement. Absolutely. Get your instant air dashes down. I play on analog stick. Pretty much second nature now. I could not play KI for months, come back and still have my instant air dashes in Mira. But a lot of players have trouble with it because they're not used to it. It's a matter of just tapping up as soon as possible, or for a short amount of time as possible, and then dashing like you would on the ground right after.
Someone has a question. Clever foul. I guess it's not character related. It is game related, but we'll go ahead and answer it. So, in a combo, after I do an opener, I'm gonna do an opener and I'm gonna do an auto double and show you. Nicky has a lot of time to break that heavy auto double. You see? Now, if I want to make it harder for him and still make it a heavy, I could do a manual. You know what I'm saying? It makes it to where it's more difficult to break. It does less damage than the auto double. The auto double does way more damage, but it's easier to break. Whereas the manual, you kind of have to, yeah, see, lockout. He locked out. He tried to break the second hit that never came. So he locked out. You get it? That's the difference between a manual and an auto double. But anyway. So what's a good way to approach this character in terms of like footsies, poking, neutral?
Okay, so when you're playing a grounded game, like against some characters you have to. Like Jago, you can't air dash crazy at Jago because you're gonna jump on a fireball, he's gonna uppercut you. It's too much of a risk to like air dash his face, missed, and then hope he doesn't DP and then like whip punish him. Like that's really risky way to play. You want to stay outside of the range of your opponent's farthest reaching button and try to hit confirm. Her buttons have a lot of hits though. So her medium punch, I can do this on block for a while, and if I see you get hit, usually by both hits, because I can stand at a range where it only hits once, and that's kind of hard to do. But if I see this, I can pretty much hit confirm. It's tough, but it can be done, especially in this game where you have a day and a half to hit confirm.
Yeah, so, tell them about the universal air dash. Like, some people don't know that you don't have to press up then forward. You don't have to press up forward. You can do diagonal then forward, like diagonal forward.
Oh yeah. So you can do it off. You can do this off a jump back.
Yeah, you could do it like you don't. You don't have to.
Like, the way it works when I do that is that the up back counts as your first forward for a dash. See what I'm saying? Like the up back has a forward input in it. So off of that, you do it fast enough, your dash comes out with just an extra forward input or a backwards input. That's something I can't really explain without you seeing my fingers. Like I'm only tapping my controller twice, and in reality, it should be 3 times because I'd have to hold straight up, and then air dash, which requires me to hit it twice. You know, but if I do it fast enough or an instant air dash, I'll never need to go straight up and have to input it, 3 times total. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's practicing your instant air dashes and your movement. That's the key. Is doing up back or up forward, and then tapping forward as fast as possible. That's how you instant air dash.
Okay. I have a question. When we get to the next round, I guess I'll ask you now. What are some of her biggest weaknesses? Like her character, personal weaknesses.
Zoning. Like Gargos with 2 minions, she can't deal with that. She can't deal with Cinder throwing bombs. She can't deal with what are some other bad matchups for her? She can't deal with Omen flying over her head because she has no consistent way to anti-air hit.
It doesn't have to be like matchup wise. It could just be like a character in general, like her. Like what's her biggest weaknesses as a character? Because she has all these strengths.
She has great air to airs, but on the ground she can't really anti-air anybody without the use of this. This is not very reliable as an anti-air, so she's weak. She's weak to that. It's tough. So that's a big one. I would say that's her biggest weakness. Her buttons are good, but they're not the best in the game. So she can get out footsied by characters like Hisako.
Hey, let's show him. Let's show him. Sorry to interrupt. Let's show him me getting counter broken and you killing me.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
I'm gonna do a. Oh my god.
So her counter breaker damage is the best in the game, and that's because when you do a counter breaker, if you hold down, so you have to do a counter breaker, you press both mediums, right, while you're in the middle of your combo. If you hold both those mediums down, this works for every character. You get the heavy version of the combo starter, so you get a heavy linker. So I can get the most damage in the game off a counter breaker with Mira because I started off with 3 heavy linkers. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Boom, heavy. That's how that works.
Whew, dead.
Heavy linker, and look at the health. It only used like what I would use for like air dash. So it actually doesn't even use as much health as level 2 air dashes. I didn't even use the full heavy linker health because KI. So I'll do the same thing. Try to break, and then manual light, and then 3 heavy linkers. Bam. 73. Meterless.
What if you do? Okay, kill me real quick.
Okay.
What if you do that same thing, heavy opener, and then at the end of the combo, you do shadow bats and then shadow cash out.
Okay. I'll make sure you die first.
And then Clever Fall has a question at the end of it.
Okay, I'll show you how much damage this does. This is crazy.
Okay. So exciting. Can't wait to get killed.
Manuals and auto doubles? Okay. So you press back plus medium punch after heavy, alright. No club full, because I don't do that because I don't play on combo assist. I don't know how I would be able to explain combo assist manuals to you because I don't know the difference. I don't know enough about combo assist to be able to do that. I'm sorry. But I can show you what they look like.
Okay, I could tell you real quick about your question. In combo assist, you can do manuals, and you can do also you can do every character has a unique combo trait. Like TJ has auto barrage. While in combo assist, if you want to do any of the character's specific trait or manual, you have to hold back while you're hitting the button. Otherwise, it'll automatically go into auto double. If you're holding back mid combo in combo assist, you're allowed to do the character's unique manuals and traits. But if you're not holding anything, it'll do automatically become auto double. Anyway, let's go on to the show off that damage. So we're gonna do a heavy opener, Shadow Bat, the combo, and then Shadow Bat, Shadow Cash Out at the end of it.
Yeah.
Let me give you meter real quick. Oh, you give me, you build meter.
I need 2 bars for this. This is her optimal 2-bar counterbreaker combo. I need to get all my health back. I'm gonna need it.
True.
So I'll do the same thing. I'll open you up with Light Refine, and then I'll go for the full thing. Ready?
Yeah.
All unbreakable. Shadow Bats. Shadow Cash Out.
Fuck.
79.
Jesus. You probably could. You probably could have got 80. You probably could have got 80 if you did like a heavy kick into opener into that. You know what I mean?
Let me build meter on you again. I'm gonna try to do something here because I'm pretty sure I could throw bats in here, light bats, and that might increase. So.
Oh yeah. Mid
I normally
Shadow
don't
Bats.
do it because the timing's a little strict, and I just want the cash out. So if I'm gonna keep it unbreakable, I might as well just get the full thing instead of just like whiffing.
Kill me real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll do this again for this life bar just to show you. Pretty sure I can get a light bats in there too.
Go ahead. Oh
nope.
shit!
KB didn't let me. So KB didn't let me.
Hey, what if you do heavy bats and like it doesn't hit you right away and then starts hitting you at the end of the combo?
No, that's not viable. You're using too much health for that. That's not even worth it.
Okay.
I wouldn't recommend doing that at all. Medium bats won't reach in time either.
Oh, let me talk about her hurtbox real quick. Now we're on this.
Oh sure, yeah.
So
low to the ground, guys.
I can't jab her like. I can't really do a lot to her like jabber wise. But no, check this out. She's the only character in this game. Let me stand up real quick. Don't block. TJ has a auto combo, a target combo. You guys, we all know it. Target combo juke, target combo juke. She's the only character in the game that I can't juke off of because it'll whiff. See?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the only one. So I have to. What I do to improvise this, to fix this, stand up, is I have to roll instead, or I could just go like that, heavy punch. But I cannot combo.
While I'm crouching?
It's same. It's actually worse. It's worse. Wow. You get pushed further back. See? Can't.
I didn't know that.
All I could do is I could probably do medium kick though. Hold on, let me see. Nope. Oh yeah, no. I can't do target combo. I can do anything else but target combo. I have to roll in. I have to roll in all the time, and that's something I have to be aware of in the matchup, particularly.
She's small. She's like a
She's small. And a lot of my juggles are weird too. Like so, like if I'm not oh, that's a corner, but out of the corner, it's pretty weird. Like she could fall out of shit pretty easily. Anyway, any more questions? Shin can. Oh, that's not you. But yeah, she's
Oh, another cool thing. Let me show before the goes. Pop instinct off of Shadow Bats. Oh, that's no, that
too far.
So off Shadow Bats, you can go hit the Ultra immediately. She pops it.
Venom wants to know why we so cute. I don't know.
Oh my god.
But yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think of something else we could show him. I don't want to like be like, oh yeah, you know what I mean?
How about I show him some combo states here? Let's show
Some
let's show this
swag?
wall splat. Let's show her wall splat.
Oh yeah,
She wall
Enders.
splat.
Duh, we forgot to talk about Enders, bro.
Yeah. So let's do that. So her damage ender is what you would do a gauntlet with. So heavy gauntlet, right? Really good cash out. Good damage.
Sorry.
Quarter circle back, heavy punch. Mid combo. Her wall splat, or no, let's do her flip kick ender. Her flip kick ender, fine. Heavy quarter circle forward, heavy kick. Flip out. Not a flip out, a juggle.
Exchange Ender.
Exchange ender, there you go. It goes to the other side. Where she can combo off of or create a setup, like I showed you. This. Weird. Dang setup off. Pretty good. Her, let's see here. Oh, her quarter circle back heavy kick will give her her bite ender, level 1, 2, 3, or 4. The higher the KV, the level 4, the more health you get back. And then her most important ender is her wall splat. Off level 1, she can't get much.
Holy shit, she still comboed that though.
She did still combo that. Well, off level 2, I can get any strength I want. I can air dash, get any combo that I basically want. But I can't do it off level 1, so I need at least a level 2 wall splat to get any strength on. I can really mix it up. Her corner game is crazy. Okay.
Jesus.
Something I do want to show in the wall splat thing here is weird hitboxes. So I can do this. That didn't work on TJ. I wonder if the character.
It's because I died. Whenever your character dies, they fall faster.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's try that again. Because that's something I want to show. She can make certain buttons cross up at certain ranges that don't normally cross up. I crossed up with crouching. With jumping heavy punch before. I'm pretty sure I can get that in the corner. But the most consistent one is... well, it whiffs against this thing. But I can do jumping medium punch as a cross up. But as I did there, that also has utility there because not only did I jump over it, but I whiffed jumping medium punch and I still manual white.
I can lock out from that.
Right.
See?
Got medium.
I got a timing lockout because the game thinks I'm trying to break something, and it didn't even hit me.
Good for causing resets too. I get a lot of people trying to punch buttons after that. So I'll mistime it sometimes and I'll still get a reset for people trying to break. Her wall splat is dirty. In the corner you can do stuff like this.
That's the thing too, Clever. You know, this game takes a while to get good at it, man. It's not like don't feel discouraged if you've been playing it for so many years and still picking up basics because there's a lot to digest in this game. That's why we're here trying to help you. You know.
Something I will show is her only plus button, block, and then try to press the button. Try to press something.
Okay. That's plus. Are you
This
sure?
is plus 1. Post heavy punch. Yeah. Post heavy kick rather.
Okay, there
Plus
it is. Yeah,
I
you
gotta
gotta be on point. Oh my god.
I'm gonna try to counter hit you with this. Press buttons on wake up. I should be able to get a counter hit combo. So
I have instinct,
right.
so.
Yep. I'm gonna knock you down. Press buttons on wake up, and I'm gonna try to get a counter hit combo just to show what she can get. Ah, this time.
You're bad.
Ah. So that's the only thing I know that she has. Probably more, where she can combo off of a counter hit. Normally she can't get much. She can get heavy kick into like a light or into a medium. I usually here.
Oh my
That
god.
combo. Yeah. Tough. I can't get that. That's really tough. But she can get that off counter hit. What else is there? I should mention that in a combo state, her linkers do cost life, just as if they were a regular special move. Whether it's the drill or the scythe, they will cost life mid combo, as you can see.
Yeah, medium and heavy one. Got any what? Got any real good cancels? What does that mean? You mean like special cancels? I don't.
She can well, in this game, special cancels are everywhere.
Yeah, everyone pretty much special cancels. Yeah.
You can do stuff like that with Shadow Bats too. Combo.
That is ridiculous.
Pretty good stuff. Anybody else have any other questions? Throw them at me. I'm drawing a blank now.
Yeah, I guess we've covered it. I guess we could just play some games, like a first to 3 or something, or then someone, if anyone wants to play against Nicky, you know, if you're down, Nicky, to play anyone, that'd be dope.
Yeah, sure.
He'll use Mira.
Oh, let me show you the best thing about Mira.
Oh yeah, her ultra. Let's talk about her ultra too.
Her ultra.
Look at this ultimate. So violent. Oh my god! The violence, dude. That sucks.
Pretty bad.
What's up, Tortuga? Alright, you want to play some matches?
I'm ready when you are.
I'm gonna try my best, but Nicky, Nicky's a fucking monster, and this character does kind of give me a little issue here and there. I gotta be careful. If I get counter broken, I'm gonna eat a fucking.
This is her easiest match. Yep.
Yeah, this is a matchup where pretty much TJ. It's not one of his worst, but it's her easiest. So I know it sounds weird in this game, but it's real. Oh my god, I'm bad. I'm so scared. Uh-oh. Oh, Nicky. Reset for the health regen. Up. Up. You know, I saw the medium.
I didn't go for the full thing there because I knew I was going to kill him before I used all the life, so I just optimized it for whatever's going to give me the most life at the end.
Oh no, it didn't hit.
That was a weird hitbox thing.
Yeah, she's small, so it's not gonna work. Kimu has that same thing going on. What's up, Zim? Oh fuck!
Nice. Woo!
Oh no, I didn't combo. This is gonna hurt if he gets it right. Oh, he's going for a setup now. I gotta be careful. Woo. I just learned that today. Oh no. Vampire miss! We just talked about this earlier. He's doing something, we just saw that! He's doing shit we just learned! Oh fuck. Uh-oh. Now here's the fucked up thing. You could have done Vampire or Shadow Bats and then like force me to roll. Like that!
Nice! Gonna kill me.
Remember how we spoke about how she's easy to shadow counter? Or like acceptable to it rather? That's just an example right there. Oh, Marble Dan, what's up, baby? Jesus Christ.
What do I think of the Conrad matchup? I think that she loses.
Yeah. If at the most optimal level, the highest level, yes. For sure. Scared. What's the frame rate on that damn back heavy punch?
+4.
Good lord. Oh boy, here he goes. Nicky's on his Reign of Terror. Oh yeah, his throw range is not awful either. I can't count to 5. I'm good.
He said, I can't count to 5.
Alright, bitch. Uh-huh. No, I should have instant canceled. I knew that was coming. Uh-oh, here we go.
Ooh, it's gonna gear articulation. Okay. Nice. You were out of the air, swatted me. Quad.
What? Uh-oh.
Nice.
Fuck! I should have believed.
Should've.
Nicky's gonna end my life. He could kill me. Oh, Ultron. Don't end the combo. Oh, but okay. Good match. Woo! I love fighting.
Try to kill him before he got his instinct. That's just a typical TJ strategy, but I also try to use an ender to kill him that would give less instinct than the damage ender. So that was key there. I used the flip kick ender instead.
Don't worry, code complete. If you missed it, I'm gonna upload it on YouTube. Except that I'm gonna make sure you can't watch it.
So I drilled behind the bats there because I knew it would have been safe to do that since
I was gonna go for a roll.
either block the bat plus, or at least safe, or if you rolled, it would be coverable.
Oh man, this time it.
Ooh. That wasn't safe there. I did that just in case he was gonna miss timing. That wasn't a safe.
Uh-oh. Nice.
Ooh. Big punch. Dead. Ooh.
You jabbed me out of my meaty?
I did mash, yes I did.
You sicko.
Nice. So I tried to backdash away there as we covered earlier. Her backdash isn't very great, so I wasn't able to get away with it. And I didn't have enough health to miss, so Mira's wake is actually not that great without health.
Nice break.
Good input air.
No!
The two medium kicks during the
Damn, heavy badge track. I could have shadow countered that. I froze. Oh. Alright, bitch. Yeah.
Nice.
Fucking sicko. Let's do first to 3, so it's 2-1.
Yep.
Hey, anyone want to play against my buddy here? Anyone man enough?
God, that anti-air sucks.
Yeah, it does. This is trash. Try to whip punish that.
Oh, I put myself in a bad situation trying to extend.
Twice? Sicko. No.
Dead. TJ combo.
Keep in mind, guys, that even though this is one of Mira's not so bad matchups, me and Nicky been playing each other for what, like, how many years? Half a decade. There are things that I nuances that him and I have for each other, and I have for him, and you know, this matchup. It's a lot harder than it looks, I promise you.
It is, yeah, it is.
And then one thing also is if Mira is not on point for her movement or her breaking or anything, TJ's damage output isn't something to sneeze at either. So she's got to be careful because she loses her actual health and then she has to risk her health to keep him, you know, pressured, I guess. Can't really talk right now. I'm trying not to get shit on. I think I'm fucking dead. Oh no. I knew you were baiting for that. I went to go flying knee. Oh, fuck.
I didn't even need to miss away from that because I knew I jumped back out of the
range
of Shadow Tremor.
The KI Colt? Yeah, that's us. And KI I trust. Sacrificial Goat. Alright, so right now it's 2-2. Winner of this match is the ultimate champion of the universe. So I'm gonna stop. I'm not reading shit. I'm gonna whoop his ass. And if I get my ass whooped, I was reading. That's the OS. Oh fuck. Fucking sicko, dude. Who does that? Beautiful. Ugh. Ugh. All right, guys. I know. Oh. No. I'm about to quit my stream.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. No mix-up for her.
Ooh, put myself in the corner.
Bull. This character.
Dead. That actually killed me with Mr. Shadow Counter.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, this game sucks. This game sucks. Thanks for watching, guys. I've had a lot of fun. I appreciate everything you've ever done. But, see ya.